A brilliant scientist is devising a plan to regenerate his severed arm by fusing lizard regeneration factors with human DNA. After hundreds of experiments, the doctor finally creates a vial of serum. He endures the pain as he injects the serum into his body, but quickly loses consciousness. When he groggily awakens and tries to move, he feels his missing hand instinctively brace against the table. At that moment, he discovers his right arm, lost for years, has formed a thick cocoon. Connor eagerly tears open the cocoon, revealing new skin stretched taut over solid muscle, appearing pale and tender. As he raises his arm and flexes his fingers, he seems to hear the crackling sound of newly formed bones. Pain then spreads throughout his body, but the doctor experiences both agony and euphoria. He then calls an Oscorp executive, but before finishing his sentence, he's suddenly struck by excruciating head pain and dizziness. Dr. Connor's expression changes drastically as he realizes the serum is unstable and unfit for human use. He immediately throws on his coat and rushes out of the lab, hails a taxi, and urgently instructs the driver to head to the Golden Gate Bridge. He must retrieve the serum from the executive to prevent tragedy. By now, Connor's skin has begun transforming into gray green scale-like tissue, with claw-like protrusions emerging from his fingertips. Not just his arm, his entire body is undergoing a gradual metamorphosis. Meanwhile, Peter musters all his courage and decides to reveal his secret to Gwen. As he speaks, he gracefully shoots out web strands. Gwen's eyes widen in disbelief that this boy she's so proud of yet worried about is actually Spider-Man. However, Gwen's mother calls her home. Police sirens wail as radio broadcasts report an unknown creature spotted in the bridge area, with authorities establishing a full perimeter. On the bridge, an Oscorp executive sits in his car, complaining about traffic. Before he can react, the entire bridge descends into chaos. Passengers flee in all directions as the air fills with the smell of gasoline and burning. A thunderous crash follows as a shadow vaults up from beneath the bridge, green skin gleaming coldly in the darkness. The executive realizes it's too late to escape. The creature is a massive lizard-like being, covered in hard scales. Peter arrives at the scene, and without hesitation, leaps down while shooting web strands mid-air, precisely catching the rapidly falling car, and pulling the nearly doomed Oscorp executive to safety. Meanwhile, Dr. Connor's strength gradually fades, and his regenerated arm rapidly recedes. He can only crawl to the bottom of the bridge, before vanishing without a trace. A man desperately screams for help. His child is still in the car. He launches into the air, web strands firing, as he uses momentum to land steadily on the car, suspended from the guardrail. He quickly shatters the window, to find a small boy huddled inside. Peter removes his mask, revealing his true face to ease the child's fear. Just as the boy unbuckles his seatbelt, gasoline continues leaking from the tank, igniting upon contact with a flame source. The entire vehicle is quickly engulfed in fire, the heat melting the web strands and causing the car to plummet rapidly. Peter shoots out another web strand while gripping the car, but this prevents him from personally lifting the boy to safety. He anxiously urges the child to climb up. Just as the boy begins climbing, the car suddenly slips from Peter's grasp. Peter quickly fires web strands to pull the boy to safety as the car plunges into the water. This rescue mission concludes. The next day, Peter visits Dr. Connor at Oscorp Tower, discovering a used syringe on the desk. Connor's demeanor has become peculiar. When Peter tentatively asks where Connor was the previous night, Connor doesn't answer directly, only mentioning he's discovered an entirely new reptilian species. Before leaving the laboratory, at an experimental table around the corner, Peter sees two laboratory mice. Peter instantly understands. The monster on the bridge last night was Dr. Connor.